I'm Ben Kelly, head producer for Titantown Sports. Titantown Sports is on now.
Welcome back to episode 14 of Titantown Sports. I'm Abby Richards.
And I'm Derek McClafferty, and we will be your anchors on the go for today.
We are here to wish you a happy Thanksgiving from all of us here at WCN.
Let's send it over to Prime Cuts.
Every week this season, Coach Benzel has joined us in the Titantown studio for Inside the Huddle. With it being the holiday, we made it easy on him and went to him for the final edition of Inside the Huddle following the 40-21 Extra Points Bowl win over Mount St. Joseph.
All right, well, Coach, you tallied 458 yards of offense on Saturday. Last year at the Hall of Fame, you had 170. What changed in the offense this year to allow the offense to explode the way they did these last few weeks?
Yeah, different system. Obviously, a new offensive coordinator, having EJ on board. I thought he did a tremendous job of blending the talent into the scheme. And we certainly had pivoted a little bit from a sort of run-based heavy group to more of a balanced attack. And the maturation of particularly the wide receiver room and our quarterback, Cheese did a really nice job. And it was good to see. We were very, very balanced on Saturday and, showed up on the stat sheet, no question.
While the offense put up 40 points against Mount St. Joseph, he has a lot to be excited about on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, we're not losing a ton of guys off the defensive group. The guys that we are losing are huge contributors to our success, and that's typical of good programs. You know, you get good players and they graduate, but the guys that are behind them got a lot of experience. There's some really talented young guys that are learning on the job, that were put in positions sometimes a little earlier than we wanted, but due to some of the injuries and things like that. But it's a good group. They certainly have a desire to get better, and they're coachable. And so, yeah, I like where we're at. I still think we have good D-line depth. Linebacker, we've got some good young guys there, and then obviously the secondary. There's a bunch of young guys back there that are playing, so looks good for us in the future.
He led a resilient group. The Titans never lost back-to-back games this season. That mental toughness, though, is just a requirement and something that has been the expectation under Coach Benzel.
I don't know if it's separated them much. We've always had really good, mentally tough groups over the course of my career here. I think it's just part of wearing the dub. Westminster brings that out. That's our tradition. That's our history. We covet, guys that are not only physically tough but mentally tough. This year, particularly though, with the injuries and some of the ups and downs, a couple games that we thought we were a little bit better and just didn't perform to the level that we wanted. We were able to bounce back and refocus. Credit to the leadership on our team in terms of our upperclassmen and our coaching staff. I think our assistant coaches did a great job of just trying to stay in the moment and get guys ready to go.
While the bowl win was enjoyed, the team is already shifting focus onto the 2026 season with an opener against Marietta College.
Yeah, it starts now with off-season. This is a sport that requires 365 days a week, and we got to get that going. So we talked about it, and then we also looked at our recruiting. What are some of the areas that we think we can, get better at and get some depth? And so, collectively, we've got a blueprint that's been pretty successful for us, but really, how do you get from good to great? It's going to be the key. And so that's something that I have to do and create that environment and what that blueprint is supposed to look like. And so there's a little soul searching there and try to figure out at this point next year, we're still playing. That's our goal, and that's what we want to do.
While 2 8-win seasons in a row might be enough for some, I asked Coach, what are you thankful for this Thanksgiving holiday?
I'm thankful for the players' ability to try to turn the page each week. That every week's a season. It's not easy to connect with guys in that manner, but our guys bought into it, so I'm really thankful for that. I'm also thankful that at least Saturday I got to spend and celebrate that particular bowl game with my two families, my football family and my nuclear family, my wife and my 2 kids, and Everett had a blast, man. He probably got more enjoyment out of that than half the people in the stands. So it was awesome. So I'm really thankful for that.
A big thank you to Coach Benzel and the entire Titan football team for a great season. For Titantown Sports, I'm Ben Kelly, and as always,
Go Titans.
That wraps up our final conversation of the year with Coach Benzel. Coach, thank you so much for all of the great insight you've had this season. But just because the Titans are done doesn't mean that the Pack has more in store for us. Let's send it over to our Pack recap.
Welcome back to the PAC recap. We're here for playoff time now. Grove City taking on Hanover. Ian Rudebush going to be a problem for the Wolverines all day on the ground and through the air. You see him scrambling down to the 22-yard line. It's not going to be the last time I mention Rudebush, but Ethan Wiley for Grove City finding Seth McGrody across the middle for what looked to be like a Grove City touchdown for certain. Poked out at the 1 or 2 yard line there, going the other way for the Hanover Panthers. Fighting for the extra yard is going to be down around the 36-yard line, and Hanover would take advantage of it. Rudebush rolling out, going to take it in himself for the first score of the game into the second quarter. Grove City looking to match that. Wiley hands it to Rankin. Rankin looking to get it going on the ground for the Wolverines down at the 33 now. Back to Hanover late in the third quarter. A push from Rudebush, going to get in from 1 yard out to make it 17-0 going into the fourth. Grove City would continue to fight. Wiley loading up and hitting his main man, Seth McGrody, on the near sideline, pushed out around the 15-yard line. And then Wiley again looking end zone. High ball for Daniel Sullivan. He high points the ball on 3rd and 8, comes down with it for 7 for Grove City. Rudebush, they would keep converting on big downs. Would the Panthers gets inside the 25-yard line now. And again, getting into the end zone here, you see Rudebush firing right across the middle, caught for another Panthers touchdown. Grove City answers right back. Wiley firing a deep shot. Couldn't quite outrun the defense, but it sets up Grove City in good field position to possibly come back. You see, hands it to Rankin now into the end zone, trucking defenders over. Grove City not going out without a fight. They would get the 2-point conversion to McGrody as well. Onside kick time, 1:47, and the ball does not go 10 yards. Rolls out of bounds. Hanover in victory formation. The Panthers beat the Grove City Wolverines 23-15. The PAC champ, Washington and Jefferson Presidents, taking on the Susquehanna Riverhawks. Kellen Stahl out of pressure. Ball popped up and intercepted only a minute or so into the game. Susquehanna's defense stepping up big time, and they would take advantage. One of the best running backs in D3, Rashawn Lamons, gets into the end zone. During the 2024 season, Lamons had over 1,600 yards on the ground, one of the best backs in D3. Kellen Stahl finding one of the best receivers in D3, John Paduzzi, near the far sideline, and it's the Paduzzi drive on the out route here. Stahl finds his main man into the end zone to tie the game up at 7. A little beast mode impression from Andrew Sharp, breaking 1 tackle, 2 tackles, 3 tackles, 4 tackles into the end zone. Beast mode for the Presidents. Susquehanna would answer. Josh Ehrlich looking deep, finding his man Daniel Groney up the middle for the touchdown midway through the second quarter to tie it at 14 apiece. Right before half, the Presidents looking to get 3 on the board, and it's blocked. Disaster for W&J. The field goal blocked and returned all the way back 70 yards for a touchdown as the clocks say 0. W&J trying to fight in this game. A little RPO action from Stahl, finding Paduzzi. That touchdown would tie the all-time W&J receiving touchdowns record. Rashawn Lamons back in the end zone for the Riverhawks. And now for the Presidents, Kobe DeRosa taking the direct snap. Still fighting are the Presidents as he gets in there for the 2-point conversion. W&J was not out of it yet. Stahl rolling, tipped in the flat, tipped again, and intercepted by the Riverhawks. Kayvon Waters. Looks like that might do the game and secure the win for the Riverhawks, but one more first down needed. 4th and 1 around midfield. It's going to be Rashawn Lamons. He takes the direct snap and finds enough yardage to get the first down. Susquehanna going to defeat the President 38-32. It's been a great year with the PAC recap and football. Now, time for basketball.
That concludes our walk around the PAC. A lot of excitement going on in the conference. Now, let's switch it from the collegiate scene to the high school scene, and we'll send it to Ethan Kurtz with a view from the tower.
I'm Ethan Kurtz, currently overlooking Old Main here on the Westminster College campus, the perfect spot for a view over the high school sports landscape in Lawrence and Mercer counties. State playoffs in football continued and the WPIAL Championship for 1A concluded. Let's get right into it. Beginning with the aforementioned District 7 1A title game, Laurel faced Clairton at Acrisure Stadium. Back in 1980, these two teams met in the WPIAL final, and it was Laurel who came out on top, earning their first ever crown. However, history would not repeat itself 45 years later, as the Spartans fell in a defensive battle 8-6 against Clairton. With the win, Clairton moves on to the PIAA 1A semifinals on Friday. Their opponent would be the winner of District 9's Port Allegheny and Greenville of D10. The Trojans of Greenville did enough to get the job done, beating the D9 winners 36-28 to meet Clairton on Friday. In 2A action, Farrell advanced following a 32-14 win over Richland, led by Jules Johnson's 5 touchdowns. The D10 champion Steelers will face D7 winners Seton LaSalle in the PIAA semifinals. Farrell is just 3-9 against WPIAL opponents in the last 19 years, making this Saturday's matchup an intriguing one for the Steelers. In 3A action, Penn Cambria ended the D10 champion Sharon Tigers' run. With a final score of 12-7, an impressive season for Sharon comes to a close. Finally, I want to mention 2023 Farrell graduate Kai Flash Wilson, who set a record for kickoff return yards in a season at Division I FCS Youngstown State. Wilson, who spent his first 2 seasons of college football at Division II Slippery Rock, amassed 877 yards and a touchdown on just 30 returns. He also recorded 55 receptions for 550 yards and 6 touchdowns while rushing for an additional one. That's all in high school sports for now. I'm Ethan Kurtz, and that's the view from the tower on Titantown Sports.
That wraps up this week's View from the Tower, a look around the local high school sports scene. Now let's bring it back to Westminster to take a look at the Westminster soccer team and standout goalie Morgan Murphy and her career recap, as well as the possibility of her athletic career here at Westminster not being done quite yet.
Titantown sports fans, I'm Lily Stenman.
And I'm Derek McClafferty.
And today we highlight one of Westminster College's most remarkable female athletes.
A goalie whose 4-year career has been nothing short of astounding.
Morgan Murphy, a 4-year starter for Westminster women's soccer, built a legacy of excellence, becoming the program's first female All-American, earning Rookie of the Year as a freshman, Defensive Player of the Year as a junior, and securing all conference honors every season. Most recently, she capped her career off as the 2025 Westby's Female Athlete of the Year.
We met with Morgan, taking her back to what brought her to Westminster.
Soccer was what we talked about a lot in school, outside of school. It was pretty much like a big priority for a lot of us. Westminster for me just clicked off just about any single box. You know, loved the campus, loved the team, the coaches, the school. I was very happy when I toured here.
Morgan shared with us one of her all-time favorite memories throughout her career on the Titan women's soccer team.
We went into double overtime with Chatham, who at that point was one of our head-to-head rivals. It was always them or us in the playoffs type of thing. We went into PKs, and then the game was very foggy. It's referred to as the Fog Bowl. And we went into PKs, and we missed 2, and I had made 3 saves. Ended up winning that game. And just making those 3 saves was probably one of the greatest feelings in the world.
We also asked her what winning the Westby's Female Athlete of the Year award in 2025 meant to her.
It meant a lot to me. That was coming off of, we had lost in the championship that fall. So getting that award to me was kind of what you're doing is you're still doing a great job type of thing. You still have more work to do. You're doing a good job on what you've done so far and what's to come, and also just being able to represent my team with that felt really good as well.
With her senior season coming to an end, we asked what she will take with her off the field.
The amount of people I've met, the memories I've made, the friendships I'll cherish on and off the field, just something that I really can't even explain how grateful I am.
I sat down with head coach Garish Takar to talk about his experience coaching Morgan over the last 4 years.
Well, it's been just a privilege to work with her for the past 4 years. Just a really great student athlete. Just hardworking, good captain, great member of the team. So it's been great 4 years, and we've just really enjoyed it.
While Morgan's soccer career here at Westminster has come to an end, she is set, however, to make her Westminster softball debut this spring.
I love playing softball. I think it's such a fun sport to play, fun sport to watch. I grew up playing it. It was always my second sport.
From all of us here at Titantown Sports, we want to wish Morgan Murphy the best of luck in everything ahead. Her legacy, leadership, and impact on Titan athletics will continue to inspire long after her cleats are hung up.
That was our feature on Morgan Murphy. Congrats on a great soccer career here at Westminster and a new softball career starting up here in the spring. It's Thanksgiving, and you know what that means: family, friends, and a little bit of competition. We are sending it over to Zoe Reed and Dennis Jones for their turkey trot. We'll learn a little bit more about how the cross-country season went and also the track and field season.
Before Westminster hits the track for their indoor season opener at Youngstown State University on December 6, I got the privilege of running a turkey trot with one of our athletes to talk about preparation, goals, and what they're looking forward to most this season. Here's what they had to say.
Okay, guys, this is the turkey trot with
Dennis Jones.
Here we go!
Woo! Let's get going!
Okay, first question, Dennis. December 6th, you have an opening meet at Youngstown State University. How are we feeling?
We're feeling great. We're feeling really good. I'm excited. Our whole team, we've been out here. We've been grinding. I mean, rain, snow, sleet, or hail. Western PA doesn't really give us the best weather, but, you know, we're out here every day getting better. So I think we're all excited for it, mostly me. I think I'm the most excited.
Okay, Dennis, what race day routine or tradition do you have that gets you locked in?
A race day tradition or routine that I have that gets me locked in. This is going to be a weird one. I always listen to the song Viva La Vida before every time I run, no matter what, it has to be played.
That's the song in Shrek, right?
No, that's Living Viva Loco. Viva La Vida is like, I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing.
Fire.
Every time, I don't know. I just feel like I started in high school and it's been a song that gets played. I remember some of my biggest moments, the song was running through my head, like during my races, just because I'm so used to listening to it.
Fire. Okay, Dennis, there's no debate. The 800 is your best event. So take me through what's going through your head during that mentally tough race.
Oh yeah, there's a lot always going through my head. So I feel like the first lap, I always just try to stay controlled mentally. I mean, the first lap, you just got to get through.
Right.
Pretty easy. You're going to feel good. Just get through it. Stay on pace. And then the second lap where his mentality just turns. And you got to just fight. You got to survive. I mean, last 200 meters are going to be a grind no matter what. So I kind of just tell myself, like, you know, you could either take it easy and run extra 2 seconds here, or you could go hard and you can get it done quicker. So,
amen.
You know,
no, I love it.
I like to get it done.
I love it. Okay, and on this last 100-meter stretch, one more question for you, Dennis. What are you most excited for this season?
Oh yeah, the thing I'm most excited for. Give me the pack meet.
Come on.
Give me the electricity. Give me the energy.
Bring
I
it
mean,
home.
you wait it every year, 365 days. I've been waiting for this meet, you know. Every single year it comes and goes. I'm so excited for it. I mean, the rivalries, the energy, and then the 4x4 in the end. Nothing better. Nothing better.
Thank you so much, Dennis. And guys, gotta show up to the meets.
Come on
Go
now.
watch Dennis. Come on, cheer
Come on.
on. Let's go.
Thank you, Zoe, for joining Dennis Jones for the turkey trot. Next up is Tom Rook talking with Katie Grexa about the NCAA transfer portal. Take it away, Tom.
In October of 2018, the NCAA launched an online database to manage the process of college athletes switching to new schools. This online database is known as the Transfer Portal. Athletes enter the portal to let coaches know they are looking for a new opportunity, which then allows other colleges to recruit them. It was created to make the transfer process more transparent and efficient for both athletes and universities. The list of players in the portal is only visible to coaches and administrators. Also, the NCAA Transfer Portal has specific open and closed windows for athletes to declare their intent to transfer. The dates these windows open vary by sport. For men's and women's basketball, for example, a 30-day window typically begins the day after the second round of the NCAA Division I tournament ends. Ultimately, different NCAA sports and divisions have distinct transfer portal windows. I had the pleasure of speaking to Westminster College sophomore combo guard forward Katie Grexa, who transferred to Westminster after her freshman season at NCAA Division II Lake Erie College.
To be in the portal, I didn't really want to go through the whole recruiting process again. It's just very stressful, but I was very thankful because my coaches, they made it really easy. Coach Meg knew I didn't like talking on the phone, so she wasn't gonna spam my phone every day. She knew I didn't like that. And I think them just understanding what I went through and just making me feel better about coming here and what their plan for me was.
Grexa, a Hartford, Ohio native, shared her unique story of how she first discovered Westminster.
I knew about Westminster before Coach Meg and Coach Amy actually played pickup against me a couple years ago, so I knew them then. It's so close to home that you just kind of hear about it, and I wanted to be able to come in to have fun and play basketball again.
After learning about Westminster while playing pickup basketball against Megan Sefcik and Amy Dolsack, who are now assistant coaches for the Titans, Grexa spoke about how much the coaching staff means to her.
Choosing a school based on the coach is like a big thing for me, because if I don't have a good connection with my coach, then I don't think that it's like a good environment. So just coming here, talking to them making me feel better and making me feel like I'm a part of their team and what they want, it just makes you feel better and it makes you feel like I'm here.
While not every college athlete enters the transfer portal, those who do often have very different experiences. Grexa described hers as especially taxing.
It's definitely stressful because just not knowing where you're going to end up or not having like a set plan, it makes you a little anxious, like just not knowing what's going to happen. But yeah, it was very stressful.
After just 5 games and 5 starts for the Titans, Grexa already feels at home in blue and white.
Just being so welcomed here by everybody and being able to hang out with teammates outside of basketball, being able to just talk to them one-on-one, it's a lot better.
That's going to do it for the first ever edition of Transfer Portal Talk. For Titantown Sports, I'm Tom Rook.
Grexa's journey in the NCAA transfer portal shows how much resilience you need to fit, and it seems like it's going great for here at Westminster. We have one more senior. He's a guard on the basketball team. Jackson Hendershot is here to show us his pregame rituals. Let's send it over.
How's it going, Titantown sports fans? My name is Braylon Juzak, and happy Thanksgiving to all of you that celebrate, and this is Game Day Essentials with Jackson Hendershot.
Hendershot pops a 3 with 10 to shoot, and he rattles it home.
We're back. Inside, Hendershot, good finish.
I'm Jackson Hendershot, shooting guard for the Westminster basketball team, and I'm a senior. For game days, my 3 essentials that I really need are headphones. Need them, wear them for a long time during game day, just try to lock in throughout the day, especially pregame. I'll listen to basically anything, whether it's country or even like a little AC/DC, even some like 2000s pop. That does me right for game days, gets me locked in. Second thing I like to do, I like to get a couple shots off, more like form shooting, just kind of get that routine in, make sure I'm feeling good and locked in, make some shots. Third thing I like to do before games, obviously stretch out, older I've been getting, the more limber I've been trying to get, so do a lot of routines in that, whether it's with my arms or work on my quads a lot, my calves, try to get loose enough to be explosive out on the floor and help my teammates. The last thing I like to do with my shoes, once I got everything on, I'll put them on. I always do left and right, and then I tie them the exact same way, left to right, just as some kind of little routine I've been doing for a long time now, and just kind of think of it as like a good luck charm or something like that.
Hendershot's always been a sharp shooter, setting multiple three-point records in high school at West Branch and being named 2-time first-team All-Conference. At Westminster, he's been a 3-year starter, starting in every game in his freshman, sophomore, and junior year. This year, Hendershot plans to take the team to a PAC championship.
Well, those are all my top essentials that I need for game day. Once again, I'm Jackson Hendershot, and go Titans.
That wraps up episode 14 of Titantown Sports. I'm Derek McClafferty.
And I'm Abby Richards, and another happy Thanksgiving from all of us here in the studio.
Go enjoy your turkey, and we'll see you next week.
Hi, this is James Dodds with the Lawrence County Sports Center here at Acrisure Stadium, and that was Titantown Sports.